Classic Instruments is a manufacturer of instruments for vehicles, boats, anything that has an engine or a transmission that you want to monitor. We monitor parts.
Nice. So I think a lot of people think about gauges as being just the gauge. Every car has a gauge in it. Why would you go to an aftermarket gauge?
Usually what happens with an aftermarket gauge is typical hot rodders, they're taking engines or transmissions out of something and putting in something else, and you have to make them work. That's our job.
Nice. And so monitoring the systems as you kind of modify these systems and you have systems that don't belong in it natively, why is that important?
Well, one, we have some laws, so we have to follow speed limits, so we want to do that, but we're all car people, we're gearheads. So they want to know what the engine is doing, tachometers, and then you're monitoring your fuel, temperature, things of that nature. They want to know, and that information is important, and it makes it safer.
Excellent. So in your day-to-day, you're talking to builders all day long. You're probably answering hundreds upon hundreds of questions every week. What are some of the big myths or misconceptions that you come across in your day-to-day?
The changeover from mechanical instruments to electronical instruments, everybody was used to the mechanical ones and they were the accurate ones. That used to be the fact, but that no longer is. The electronic age and technology has brought it up to where now we're full-scale 2% accuracy on all of our instruments.
Nice. So more accuracy, and then you get a little bit more knowledge of what's going on in the car in real time.
Exactly. And they're easy to install.
Ease of installation is definitely a major benefit of the modern kind of electronic systems, without a doubt. So I would have to assume that you guys are constantly innovating. What's new and what's coming out right on the near horizon?
The newest thing that we're seeing in the trends, a lot of autocross racing is going on, so now that we're not just sitting in the chairs looking at our great cars, the folks are getting out there and using them. So we're seeing a lot of sports and actually performance enhancements, but the biggest market is the trucks. The trucks have just exploded. It's been across the board, so we're having a lot of fun with both of those things.
Nice. And so what specifically do you guys have new for trucks? Just new truck applications, or is it new gauge cluster specific to truck? What is it?
Yes and yes. What we're seeing a big move in are the 67 to 72 Chevy trucks, the C10s, and we're going across the board and really offering a lot for that. But we're also bringing that performance, so you get the shift light and some extra information that the folks want. Oil temperature, trans temperatures, a little bit more monitoring, a little bit more information for the driver.
You heard it here first. Amazing news, always new products and exciting things here at the Good Guys shows. Thank you very much for chatting with us.
Thank you. Enjoy your weekend.